We went first last time.
We're not here to win a championship. We're here to have fun.
This year's Player of the Year, everyone.
So here we go again. Both teams running out the clock to secure the tie. Now this is basketball.
It is fucking unreal. Also, I know like Fiona is like a motherly figure to Ganono, and like Lynn and Ruby had like a really cute like mother-daughter like the Bond episode thing, the story episode. So I thought with Ganono I was gonna get the same thing. I thought I was gonna get, oh okay, probably gonna be a cute interaction with her and Fiona because she's like her motherly figure. Nope, I got fucking trauma. I'm just like, oh, Ganono's also traumatized. Okay, like why can't these people just be happy? Like what the fuck, man? Oh, the strawberry iced tea is good. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna drink this. It's like, the flavor is slightly bland, but it's like refreshing. And it being a little bland makes it easier to chug it. It's very, very refreshing. Light strawberry flavor. I like it a lot. Okay, I have my food here, but I'll wait. I say Tower Fantasy. Let's get through this. Let's get through this. Maybe after I finish, I'll nom the food. Maybe after I finish what's here, because I do have some to add. Because I believe this only includes like games that were still live at the time they made this. I got a lot of Popeyes because they were doing like a lot of like buy one get one free stuffs. Okay, so no, we were on this row. We did Tower of Fantasy. Let's see here. Is this? What was this? This looks familiar. I feel like Shining Beyond? Or is it not? If not, I do wanna... No, okay, no. Okay, I think Shining Beyond might not be on this list because it's shut down. So I do wanna... I'm making note of games that I wanna rate that probably won't be on here because they shut down. So Shining Beyond is what I wanna do. What's the game next to it? With the fucking like big titty elf hoe. What the fuck? Where the fuck were we? Tower Fantasy. Fun. Okay, I haven't actually played Valkyrie Connect. Okay. Is this... Wait, am I blind? Is this out of order again? Am I not looking hard enough? Wait, there's a Trails mobile game? I actually did not know that. There's a Trails mobile game? Okay, no, it was here. Oh, Swordmaster Store. I've heard okay things about Swordmaster Store. I've never tried it myself. Okay, so we don't know any of these then. Don't know any of these. Let's see. Okay, just for the meme, I'm sorry. I'm putting Uma Musume in F. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why this game makes so much money in Japan. I don't get why it's coming to global. It's got some nice horse girls, but that gameplay is atrocious. I'm so sorry. The gameplay for this game is atrocious. I don't know how people are dumping all their money in this game. So that is getting F tier. I'm so sorry. No, like I'm not even gonna think about it. I can't. I don't understand. I think I looked at Valkyrie... Actually, I think I did play Valkyrie Connect for a bit, but I was really young, like 10, 11, so I'm not gonna rate it because I don't remember. And then... Is this a fucking porn game? What is that game? What in hell is bad? Oh, I think that was a porn game. Okay, Wuthering Waves! Alright. Okay, so we're basically at the end of the list. There's going to be a couple more. It's going to be ones I've added that I'm adding that are already shut down. Plus, I need to skim through this to make sure there isn't anything that I might have known but just didn't recognize the icon for. Yeah, look, the girls are cute, but like, dude, I can't. The gameplay is fucking atrocious. Okay, so Wuthering Waves. The story is kind of mid, honestly. I think it's good at some points, but for the most part, it's very unengaging. Combat's really nice. It's very smooth. I love the perfect dodging. The character swapping definitely feels more smooth than any other game I've played with character swapping. And but the thing is, I only like some of the characters. I think I only really like Encore, Chun-Li, Yinlin, and Jinzi. I don't really like many of the other characters, but again, that just comes from me not being a huge fan of the fantasy setting. Overall, I'm also sick of the like post-apocalyptic setting. Like, I like Tower Fantasy because I can look at trees. Or like, okay, so I like Tower Fantasy because I can look at cyber cities and trees that are actually green. I'm tired of seeing empty wastelands of rocks, cliffs, and dying grass. Genshin is definitely more vibrant than Wuthering Waves in that sense, and now has a lot more variety in their sceneries. But so far, I mean, Wuthering Waves has some nice pretty stuff, especially after you include the exploration quest. For the most part, it just looks like barren wasteland, and I'm so tired of seeing that in open world games. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That's why I love that Neverness to Everness and Tower Fantasy are going to be very like city cyber stuff. So I only like a couple characters. Story's mid. Music is also mid because there isn't any music playing 99% of the time, and I'm tired of the barren wastelands. I can't comment on the gacha because I didn't really pull. I only really pulled for Encore, Jinzi, Chun-Li, no one else. So, but either way, Wuthering Waves is a solid B for me. I don't think it's a bad game. I can see why it would appeal to people. It definitely has its pros over Genshin, like much smoother gameplay, a little better exploration movement, but overall, I mean, like, honestly, gameplay-wise, I prefer Wuthering Waves, but characters and story-wise, I prefer Genshin. But yeah, either way, Wuthering Waves is still a B for me. I can see why it's good, but it just doesn't have much that engages me, honestly. I'm really hoping that too. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna be a wreck, but either way, I'm super excited and have high hopes for Neverness to Everness. Like, cause, you know, seeing what they've done for Tower Fantasy, that's why I have high hopes. Like, I trust Hota to make a product I'll like, so that's why, like, I'm still hyped for Neverness to Everness. I know a lot of people just like, oh, Hota, immediately turned down, but nah, like, I'm excited for Neverness to Everness. The trailers looked really good. Oh, I don't know what this game is. The trailers looked really good, and overall, I trust it to have more multiplayer options than Genshin and WoW, since they made an MMO, they know what they're doing kind of thing. Alright, so it looks like the last game on this list that I've actually played, I'll do a skim after and then add my own in here. But yeah, so it looks like the last game on this list that I've actually played is Zenless Zone Zero. Sorry, gotta clear. Alright, so unfortunately this game has the same problem for me, where I just think MiHoYo's art style is too pale. Like, the characters, both the models and the art, so I'm not crazy about the designs. I don't think they're bad, but they're just okay. I think the only ones I possibly really like is like maybe Ellen Jo. But yeah, honestly, I'm not crazy about the character designs. They all look a little too bland for me. And it's also just that whole thing where I feel like MiHoYo does not know how to draw an actual adult woman for the life of them. Like, basing off Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin, I think Star Rail and Honkai Impact look fine, but I just feel like the models in Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin don't do a good job of actually portraying an adult woman. Like, it just kind of looks like they're all short, unrealistically short to some degree, and still look young. But yeah, I think it's also just the art style. Like, they all look so pale. I want something more vibrant when it comes to character designs. So I'm not big on the character designs. Music was okay. From what I heard when I did play it, music was alright. I do really like the combat. The character swapping feels so nutty. I really enjoyed the combat, and I've enjoyed the gameplays of most, if not all, the characters I got to try out. Story seemed pretty nice too. I did really like the character interactions. The characters in the story, personality-wise, did seem really good. But what ultimately made me drop it is I don't want to deal with that stupid roguelike TV shit. It's kind of like Soul Tide, where it's long, it's tedious. I just want to get shit done fast. So, God, I don't know.
Time flies
It's
like
okay.
an
It's a
arrow.
C
Fruit
for
flies
me
like
instead of a
banana.
B. I was thinking of putting it at B because I could see the appeal of it, but I'm gonna put it C just because it kind of has that issue with Soul Tide where it's just too tedious for me. And there's not much else I like about it. Like, at least Wuthering Waves has Encore, but there's literally nothing character-wise that entices me to Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, what made you rage quit on Zenless Zone Zero? But yeah, so... Okay, so I'm gonna skim this just to make sure there wasn't anything I missed that I might know, and then I'm gonna add a couple honorable mentions of games that I played that shut down. So let's see. I've never played Adiablo's Code. Played Rihanna, Rumble, Azerlay, Candy Crush, Black Clover. Let's see. Please, let's check us. I don't think I've played Chain Chronicle, but honestly, like, I don't care. If I don't remember playing it, then I probably didn't play it long enough to give a proper review of it. So I won't worry about those that I think sound or look familiar. Because yeah, like, I don't want to give reviews for something that I don't feel like I gave a good enough shot for. But yeah, so far it looks like I did get everything I've played from this list. We're gonna add a couple more, but I think we cleared out from this list. Oh shit, I didn't do. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I wouldn't say I played King's Raid enough. I really like the character designs, but yeah, I wouldn't say I played King's Raid enough. So it's okay. We won't do King's Raid. Oh god, last. Okay, I'm sorry. 1 second. Where was that? It's. Oh god. I need to find out a quick way to find it because everything's putting me out of order since I placed some icons. All right, whatever. Fucking red iPad girl. I'm sorry. Last sword. I gotta put last swords in F. Oh, Nikkei put in A tier. Put Nikkei in A tier. That's every single 50-50 hype. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, sorry. Last Origin, the titties are too big. They're unrealistically big. It's disgusting. Last Origin is an F tier for me. I'm sorry. If you like unrealistically big titties, you can go play Last Origin. I don't even know if it ever came to global though. But yeah, Last Origin is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I never actually played Mahjong Soul. Yep, this is weapon, any
army, anyone. I
Let's
remain
see.
unmatched.
Naruto. Oh wait, I played Nier Reincarnation. Oh, how did I miss that? Where is that? Nier Reincarnation. I need to rate that. Yeah, this is why I'm glad I'm going through the list afterwards and actually seeing the names. So it was after King's Raid. Nier. Where's Nier Reincarnation? Oh my god. Where? Oh my god, where's the icon? I hate this! Where's the icon? I played Nier Reincarnation, I wanna rate it. What the fuck? I'm squinting, I can't find it! Oh my god. If you guys do find it in here, please tell me where it is. I don't know if that'll help because I'm bad at counting. Where the fuck? So I know I found it. Okay, like. Also, if I can find like Boku no Hero and Naruto, it should be near there. Cause this is Boku no Hero and Naruto, but I didn't see it. Where is it? Unless this icon's supposed to be near and they changed it. As I mean, it kind of looks like the art style. I know the list is not fully in order, but usually it's like in the same area. But yeah, I'm looking there and I can't find Nier Reincarnation. I don't know if this is Nier. I just think the art looks similar. I don't know if they changed the icons.
All part of the plan I just made up.
Cause, yeah, there's like new carnival after Ninja Must Die. Nikkei was here. So, okay. Almost died. That's New Carnival. Eh. Okay, I'm going to assume that icon is near, because I can't find where near actually is. If that's not near, I'm sorry, but I can't actually find where near's image is. So I'm just going to assume that picture is near. I'm just going to assume this is near reincarnation. So, near reincarnation,
Any weapon, any army,
I'm trying to think, honestly. I mean, I liked the designs they gave to like my waifus, like A2, Zero, Kaide. I love the new outfits they got in reincarnation. Music as usual good, but makes sense because it was technically labeled as an actual Nier game, not just a mobile game. I did like a lot of the character designs in general. Like even the original character designs looked really, really good. My only thing is, the gameplay was not manual enough for me. Like, I'm fine with a game having the auto options, but I also want to feel like when I want to play a game that I have control over it, and it didn't really feel like you had much control over the combat, which is not for me. And I think in the long run, the game was definitely very time-consuming, since I don't think there was skip functions, and you had to like run through like a whole ass dungeon for story and stuff like that. I also I think you got an okay amount of polls, but not a crazy amount. Also, this game shut down, so me personally, I'm gonna put Nier Reincarnation as a C. I don't know if that's Nier, but I can't find any other icon that might be it, and it doesn't match the one here. So I'm just gonna assume that's Nier. So I don't know. Nier Reincarnation gets a C for me. This game shut down. Did New Carnival have an anime? Or was that just like a gacha game? I don't remember. Let me take a sip. It's just a gacha? Yeah, I feel like maybe that picture is near and they just changed it, because art style wise it looks like it, and it's in the same area. I can't find anything else with the near icons, so I'm just gonna use that. Hopefully it's right. It's just a gacha? Okay. Oh, so yeah, this strawberry tea, it straight up tastes like if you had a strawberry, like a real strawberry, and you shoved a straw in it, and you drink the juices. Like, this tastes, like, really, like, organic. Like, it's not artificial strawberry. It straight up tastes like if I were to slurp the juices out of a strawberry. It's amazing.
Tread carefully.
As yeah, honestly, I'm not big on the artificial strawberry flavor. Okay, so going back through this. So we rated Nier Reincarnation. I did play Onmyoji, but I don't think I played enough to give it a rating, so we won't do Onmyoji. Outer Plane, I didn't play Outer Plane enough either to give a rating. Let's see. Souls. I did not play Summer. Or did I play Summer's Wars? I feel like I played it for a little. Oh god, you know, Brave Frontier shut down, so should I rate Brave Frontier? I don't know if I should rate Brave Frontier. Okay, I did play Tokyo-Sam's Sister, but only for like the rhythm game. I didn't even play the gacha part. What game you're referring to, Entei? There's Token Rambu. Okay, so it looks like this is like mostly in alphabetical order. Okay, so it looks like out of this list, I did rate everything I've played to a decent amount. So, oh my god. Took us 4 hours to get through that. Fragile Star? Oh wait, Flower Night Girls! Oh my god, wait, should I rate? So this is a hentai game, by the way. Flower Night Girls is a hentai game, by the way. Do I rate it? It had okay combat, really good character designs, because as you guys know me, I love flowers a lot, and all the characters in Flower Night Girls are based off, like, flowers. But, it is a hentai game, so I didn't play it too much, solely due to that. But I did really like the character designs. Okay, I won't, you know, okay, fuck it, just because I'm not ashamed about my degeneracy. So 1 second, we'll find Flower Night Girls and we'll rate it. I'll put Flower Night Girls on the list. So if you guys want to look at it, you guys can fucking judge me. But where? I hope this isn't another case of changed icon. Let's see, where's Flower Knight Girl? Flower Knight Girl, Flower Knight Girl. Okay, I need to find Fate Grand Order. Okay, this one. Okay, B tier just cause Flower Girls gameplay was okay. It's hentai, but B tier for Flower Girls, that's all. Fragile Star. Okay, I need to find that again now. Fragile Star. Wouldn't it be in the F section? Figure Fantasy. Huh? Oh, Stellium? Bitch ass, say the first word. It's alphabetical order. Okay, Stellium. Stellium. Oh, this looks like some nasty Otome shit. Stellarium of the Fragile Star. Stellarium of the Fragile Star. Okay, it's Korean, I think. Is that Korean? No, that's not Korean. Look at Korean first. This is very blocky. Yeah, this it's Japanese. Okay, open Japanese game. Yes, this looks like some gross Otome shit. Alright, if you want to look up this game, you do that on your own time. You now know the name here. I'll copy paste it for you. There, if you want to go look it up, go crazy. I don't want yo icky Otome men. Okay, so everything that was on this tier list has been rated. So take note that this tier list only includes games that were still live within the time this tier list was made. It includes not only just global games, it includes games of all servers. So this only includes live games, so therefore we rated everything out of the ones I've played that are still currently live, but I will be adding a couple more. I'll be adding games I've played that shut down. So to do that, I actually will need to quickly go get images of the games I want to rate. So one second. Okay, so I won't make a crazy icon for them. I'll just make something low effort. So 1 second, I'm gonna take this. I'm like I'll write like here, do this. Oh god, wait. S1 to S4. Oh my god, I can't even. I can't write my right mouse. Celebrate stuff in NTA game. Yeah, she's into the men's stuff. I'm not. Okay, wait. Question. If I press choose files, does it show? Oh, it doesn't show that overlay for you guys. Thank God. All right, we're adding a couple games that I've played that shut down. Now you probably can't read my handwriting. I can't read it either because I'm not righty. I'm left-handed. So I will just explain what it is. Okay, so we got that. What else was on the list? Oh my god, I have more games in here than I thought. Fuck me, man. All right, so what we have here, I will rate them after. So what we have here is, I think I can just copy this because Opera lets you paste things from clipboard. That's so nice. You don't have to save the image. So we have Exos Heroes before Season 5, Exos Heroes after Season 5, Illusion Connect. Okay, I need to get Star Ocean and Amnesis. It's just an excuse for me to rant about games, even if these games shut down. It is literally just for me. But I love that Opera just lets you. I don't know if it's an Opera or like a Windows 10, a Windows 11 thing, but it's really, really nice. I don't have to save the image. I can just copy paste it. Alright, and then Tales of the... Do I care to rate Tales of the Race? Try to think. Do I rate Tales of the Race? Yeah, fuck it, sure, fuck it, whatever. It's a gacha of my personal experiences, so yeah, fuck it. We'll add Tales of the Rays there, and just to make it easy, I'll just put a fucking picture of Kosus, because all these other pictures are too big. So we have a picture of Kosus there. We're gonna rate Tales of Christoria. Alright, what is a good easy image? We'll just take this picture of what's his fucking name? K.A. something. I don't remember, I already forgot his name, lol. Rather rate Tales of Luminaria. I'll tell you guys right now, Luminaria is not going to be very high. Luminaria was Luminaria was such a fucking mistake. I don't know why they would do this game, but we will get to that during the actual ratings. So we're gonna Luminaria. Okay, Soul Tide was on the list, so we remove Soul Tide. I need to add Shining Beyond.
That really hurt.
Yeah, I know a couple of y'all met me and stuck around through good ol' Exos Heroes. So Exos will probably be the longest rank, because I was hella serious about Exos Heroes. Okay, so we added Exos Heroes, Star Ocean Amnesis, Tales of the Race, Story, Luminaria, Shining Beyond. Okay, honestly, I was really young when I played Ayakashi Ghost Guild, but I'm still going to add it anyway just because it has a special place in my heart. I actually think Brave Frontier and Ayakashi Ghost Guild were my first ever gachas. Brave Frontier is not on here even though it's a classic because it's shut down. I don't know if I care to rate Brave Frontier, honestly. Like, Brave Frontier led to me finding out about Demo because they had the Demo collab and I love Demo, so I'm grateful for that, but yeah, no, I think I was too young to fully understand the mechanisms of Brave Frontier, so I won't rate Brave Frontier. I was really young. I was like 9 years old when I played Brave Frontier, so I won't include Brave Frontier on here. Alright, now the classic that some people were asking about. We are going to add Love Live School Idol Festival 1 and 2. Oh boy. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, there's a story. There is indeed a story behind Love Live School Idol Festival. I won't rate, what was the other one? Was it like Love Live After School? Okay, All Stars. I won't rate Love Live All Stars because I didn't really play much of Love Live All Stars. But yeah, I will rate Love Live School Idol Festival 1 and 2 because I have played both of them to my mistake, honestly. Alright, I think this is the last game to add on the list. Let me look at my list. Oh god, if I drink so much of this juice, I might get too full that I might not even eat my food anymore. I gotta chill. Alright, so from these games that... Okay, we'll save Exos Heroes for last, because Exos Heroes might be a really long discussion. So let's start with Illusion Connect. Illusion Connect, so this game shut down, which is why we had to add it on this list. I really like the character designs. Music is great. Like, if you like the music from Blue Reflection 1 and 2, the music in Illusion Connect really reminds me of Blue Reflection's music. So I really like the music, really like the character designs. Skins and art overall were really high quality. Combat was pretty fun. Like, I think each character had a pretty fun kit. I liked, in like that roguelike thing, like the way your main character had like different classes and stuff. That was really fun. The reason I eventually dropped it was just because it kind of did the same thing as Countside, where like new characters needed like a specific currency that was hard to get, and I got tired of that. But and I think it was definitely very duplicate reliant. I felt like it was okay at first, but eventually it just kind of felt like oh, I can't use this character because I don't have as many dupes of them, yada yada yada. So yeah, I don't know. It had really good live 2D, really good art, really good character designs in general. The gameplay was really fun. I loved a lot of the skins. I did swipe a bit, at least for the skins. I only bought skins, I didn't buy poles. But yeah, I bought a lot of the skins. Really loved the music. The music and the character designs I think is what really like the biggest point for me, but I just kind of stopped eventually because of like I didn't like the way the gacha system worked, new characters and stuff. But I mean, it eventually shut down, so obviously it didn't do too well at some point. I can't remember if it was very... I did feel like your dailies and weeklies were a bit time-consuming. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this as B. This is just gonna be B for me. As much as I love the art and the music and character designs, I felt like everything else about it might have not been super duper recommendable. So Illusion Connect is a B. And again, this game shut down. Star Ocean Amnesis. Oh god. The congestion is so bad. I wanna die. Okay. Star Ocean Amnesis. So I played this game on global server, and then when global shut down, I transferred over to JP, which lasted about another 2 years. So I love the Star Ocean franchise, especially Star Ocean 3. So I really enjoyed Star Ocean Amnesis. And what I really like is I love when gacha games based on a video game franchise, I love when they try to stick to the original game's combat. Kind of like how Wrestleriana's combat is still very similar to your average Atelier game. Star Ocean Amnesis basically kept the action combat of the Star Ocean franchise, and keeping like cancel bonuses and all that stuff. It felt like you were playing an actual game, and it had really good co-op too, constantly running co-op lobbies with other people's, playing with friends, like that. It was really fun. I loved the combat. I loved that it stayed true to Star Ocean. Love the co-op. It was fun to do with friends. Hell, a lot of times me and Meowie played Star Ocean Amnesis and we would just duo a boss together, which is not the best idea, but hey, again, it's full manual play, so you're fully in control of what happens. Definitely a lot of like perfect dodging, knowing when to use certain skills, all that. It was super duper fun, and I loved a lot of the character alts. Obviously, they hard milked the Star Ocean 3 characters, but makes sense. That was the best game, and they did have the best characters. So for sure, it didn't have an even... Like, there's a lot of male and female characters because it's characters from the whole series overall. But it's like characters that got alternate units. It was mainly females, and especially the Star Ocean 3 characters. So that was kind of a con. But I think the game was pretty... Like, the game gave a lot of pulls. The rates might have not been amazing. I think my luck on global server was pretty good, but my luck in JP was horrendous. My JP luck was really bad. It was pretty good on global, but yeah, once I went to JP, my luck was really bad. I couldn't get all the nulls I wanted. But combat's really good. Overall, disregarding my bad luck, I do think the game was pretty free to play friendly. Cause it's like, I did pull 5 stars a lot, like the rate of 5-star, but it's like the banners would have 2 rate of 5 stars, so I would keep getting the other one and not the one I wanted. So, 3D models were really good. The 3D models were really good, combat was really good. What I also really loved is, so Star Ocean up until 4, so Star Ocean 1, 2, and 3, are pretty outdated graphics-wise. So it was nice to see these characters from the older games in beautiful remade 3D graphics. It was kind of like seeing the Persona 3 characters in Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight for the first time. Persona 3's original graphics before Reload looked pretty bad, so seeing them in HD in Dancing Moonlight was exciting. That's how I felt about Star Ocean Amnesis. Seeing like the 1, 2, and 3 characters in Amnesis graphics was really nice. And also some of the stages too. Like, they would also, like, use the actual stages from the Star Ocean games as, like, dungeon maps. So seeing, like, for example, the final boss stage from Star Ocean 3 remade in Amnesis' beautiful graphics, like, that made me really happy. Like, it was just so nice to see. Hearing all the music again. Collabs went so ham, too. Star Ocean Amnesis is my favorite game in terms of collabs. They had a lot of collabs because it's a Square Enix game. So they had collabs with Nier, Sakura Wars, Final Fantasy, Resonance of Fate, Persona. They had like so many collabs. There was more, but Guilty Gear. Star Ocean had so many collabs, and their units were always so good. Like, we're like having really good animations, whether it was their attack animations, their ult animations, or just like the idle animations where you're doing their viewing their character model. The Persona collab went so hard too. What I loved, and something Animesis did different that made it stand out, is that most games that have Persona collabs only really include Persona 5, because Persona 5 was the craze, but I loved that Animesis included Makoto from Persona 3 and Yu Narukami from Persona 4 as well. And again, Reload did not come out yet. So seeing like Makoto Yuki, my boy, in beautiful 3D, and then same thing with Yu Narukami, because Persona 4 is still outdated in terms of graphics, seeing Yu Narukami remade, it was so nice. Every character had such a cool, unique ultimate. Oh, I might even look up some of them, but yeah, I don't know, the P3 collab, and also they had a really fucking good song too. Oh my god, wait. That was an Animesis. I think it was like, oh god, I can't remember the name of the song. I spelled collab wrong, doesn't matter. Or wait. Or wait, what? Collab? There we go. Okay, wait. Okay, we'll pause the music for a second. Futaba's also here too. I just felt like this collab was so fucking good, man. Okay, 1 second. Pause the music. Fucking YouTube. Oh yeah, and the song. Oh, they made an original song for the collab too. They went so ham on this collab. I was playing the song here. This collab was so good, man. And like all the characters were so fun to play too. All the characters are such uniqueness and fun. I miss Star Ocean and Anisis, man. I miss this game. I really love this game. Oh yeah, I remember his event with his sister at the golf club. Oh yeah, good night, Deska. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, this song fucking... It's like a... I think it's originally an OST from Star Ocean 2, but then they collabed with Lotus Juice to make like a Persona take on it. So yeah, my boy Lotus Juice. Like I love this collab so much. And then also just hearing this play while you're doing the event boss is so nice. But yeah, like they had the 3 main characters and Futaba and Cosme. So I was like, I like that there's variety. But overall, like off the top of my head, I can't remember them all. But this game had so many collabs that I think they all did really well on. So that's another reason why I really love Anamnesis. But I mean, I can't remember honestly if I can think of any flaws. I think to me. I gotta unmute the music. Oops. I think to me the game was a little too free-to-play friendly. I don't know. I just felt like playing the game. There wasn't much reason to swipe. Like other people's experiences might be different, but I felt like for me personally, there was like no reason to swipe because you could basically get everything in the game for free. So I feel like that's a big part of what killed the game in both JP and Global. So, I mean, an A tier might be a bit biased, but I really enjoyed my time on both Global and JP. I think even if you're not a Star Ocean fan, the game was just really fun, cool, unique, and all that. So, like, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I still really enjoyed Star Ocean and Anamnesis while it lasted. That's an A tier for me. Okay, next we'll do Shiny Beyond, just because I feel like I might have the least amount to Shiny Beyond and save my life, or maybe Lunar, but I'll do Shiny Beyond first. So, Shiny Beyond, really love the character designs. Character designs are the waifus, top tier. I loved all the skins. There were so many good skins, oh my god, kill me. God, the waifus in Shiny Beyond were so good, but this game eventually shut down, and the reason why I ended up dropping it is because, like, I think along with valuing your time, I feel like it's important for you to feel like in a gacha game that you're actually getting stronger and progressing at a steady pace. It felt like in Shiny Beyond, no matter how much I played, I wasn't really getting much stronger, so that eventually made me drop the game. But god, the art and the waifu designs and the skins were so good. But yeah, ultimately that is what made me drop it. I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere no matter how much I played, and this game did shut down. So it's either gonna be a B or a C. I'm gonna put it at B just because the waifus really were crazy for me. Like, oh my god. I loved my girl Artemis, I think her name was. Yeah, I love this girl. Her design is so peak, bro. I love her, and then like all her skins. Literally. I liked the other girls too, but like if there was one girl I would simp for the rest of my life, it would 100% be Artemis. I love her. But yeah, the waifus and the art in this game were so good. But yeah, I ultimately dropped the game due to feeling like I wasn't progressing, and the game did shut down, so that puts it at B tier for me. But shut down, so it doesn't matter. End of discussion. Tales of Luminaria. So, honestly, this game, I just didn't understand what went through their minds when they made this game. So the thing with Luminaria is, it had no Tails characters. It is a Tails game that had no Tails characters. Art-wise, it looked very similar to like Fire Emblem Three Houses. The art and character designs looked very Fire Emblem inspired, but I think the artist or the character designer of a Fire Emblem game did work on Luminaria, so I believe that's why. But yeah, so it's a Tails game that had no Tails characters, so most people didn't care to try out the game, because like, we're here for Tails characters. We don't particularly care about the original characters, and I mean, it seemed like a good concept. Like, it had good music and everything, and action combat. But the thing is, for some reason, they made the game portrait action combat. I just don't think that works very well. It should have been a landscape game personally, but I tried it myself. Like, the portrait combat action combat just felt so ass, and the fact that it's a Tails game with 0 Tails characters and like the game doesn't even look like a Tails game, like no one tried out the game. The game shut down in 5 months because yeah, like it's just like, what are you thinking? What was going through your mind when you made this? So Tales of Luminaria, it won't be an F, it will be a D for me, just because if you're fine with there being no Tails characters, maybe there'd be some appeal for you. But to me, the lack of Tails characters and the portrait action gameplay, I think was a huge turnoff, and is the reason why a lot of people didn't really play this game. It shut down in 5 months. Alright, Tales of Krystoria! Oh god, I'm getting so tired, let me sip. This drink is so fucking good. Tales of Krystoria. So I did really enjoy this game on launch. I did like the vast. So this game actually had Tails characters, shocker. So I did like the vast variety of the characters they were including. Like they were even including like the Kononos from Tales of the World Radiant Mythology, which that is a spin-off game, not a mainline game that many people might not know about. But the fact they included those characters still was really nice. The alt designs were also really nice too. They made some nice alts for the characters. But the thing is, I loved the original characters. Like, Misela, Yuna, I forgot a lot of their names. Kanata, Kanata was the main character. The story and the original characters were actually really good. And I'm so sad that this game... Like, I understand why it's shut down, because I do think it started rushing banners, and it just felt hard to progress kind of thing, like around there. But and I do think dailies might have been time consuming, I don't fully remember, but overall I'm just really sad because Krystoria has such an amazing cast that deserves to be a mainline game, but unfortunately Krystoria shut down and the characters, they're just gone. They're just gone with the gacha game. I'm really hoping, I highly doubt they will, but I'm really hoping Bandai Namco takes the characters from Krystoria and makes an actual game with them. Because that cast and the story and the concept was way too good for them to be stuck in a gacha game. But the other thing is, Bandai Namco is notorious for shutting down Tales games. Like, Tales of Link shut down, Tales of Asteria shut down, Tales of the Race shut down in Global, and I think it's now shutting down in JP as well. Like, so by the time Krystoria came out, people already, like, didn't trust Bandai Namco. So that played a factor in why Krystoria shut down, but Krystoria at least lasted a year, unlike Luminaria, that only lasted 5 months. But I think Krystoria shutting down broke people's trust in Luminaria even more. Either way, I love Krystoria's cast. It's really a shame that they're stuck in the mobile game. But for the time I played it, I did enjoy it. It's been a while since I played it, so I can't fully remember what was off about it. I don't think it was a great game, but I just really like the cast, and that gives me bonus points. That gives it bonus points personally. So Krystoria will be a B tier for me. Probably still worth to play if you're really a Tales fan. Okay, I guess we'll get all the Tales games out of the way. So, Tales of the Rays. I played this game in Global and then moved to JP after it shut down in Global. So, this is in the same category as Star Ocean Animesis, where it kept the Tales combat. You had like 4 different arts to use, it was action and all that. So, I did really like that about Tales of the Rays. Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, I actually, it's been so long, I actually don't know what to say, because I didn't stick with JP. I dropped it eventually, more so due to lack of time and me being too lazy to play a game in Japanese. Tales of the Race does have some pretty cool collabs though. Like, they had a Scarlet Nexus collab, where you could actually pull for Kasane and play as her. They had a Xenosaga collab. So that's pretty sick. There are some pretty sick collabs. The pros of being a Bandai Namco game. Because I don't think the other Tales mobile games really had collabs like that. So Tales of the Race has some pretty sick collabs. I do like that it was action combat like an actual Tales game. I think it did feel a little time consuming maybe, but I was enjoying it at the time. When I played this game, I wasn't playing as many gachas, so it's hard for me to really say. And also variety of casts, kind of the same thing where they eventually added the characters from Tales of the World Radiant Mythology, or like a lot of characters that weren't playable in the Tales games were playable characters in Tales of the Race, which is nice. Like Victor from Tales of Xillia 2 was a playable character. You could play as Alt Mila from Tales of Xillia 2, so that's something I did really like that they did for Tales of the Race. It's hard to say. I feel like I didn't get to explore enough of it. I enjoyed my time of it, but yeah, I mean, I just want to comment on it. We'll just put Tales of the Race as a B. Alright, let's do Love Live. Let's do Love Live before we do Ayakashi, and then finally Exos Heroes. So, Love Live School Idol Festival 1. I really enjoyed this game. So this is a rhythm game for the Love Live franchise. It's like these this idol anime, basically like they're like school idols and all that. It really popped off. But yeah, so I really enjoyed School Idol Festival 1 at first. A lot of fun songs, fun beat maps, and like something that was really unique about them. Let me see if I can find it by just typing Love Live SAF UR pairs. I can just... Yeah, so something that I really liked and a lot of people liked was that like all the ultra rares, which are the highest rarities, were in pairs. So like you would get one ultra rare and then like people would like, I remember the communities would speculate like, oh, are there any hints in here that could let you know who the next character is? Like for example, like look at this one. You have, I think Nico came first. So like for example, this is an example. You have this art, okay? So you would get this ultra rare. And there's like a pink bottle for Nico and then a blue bottle. So you could probably guess that the blue bottle is Umi. So then Umi's ultra rare come out, you know, like after a couple weeks and all that. And it's just like, oh wow, hey, we guessed the right character. There's usually some hints somewhere within the art where you could maybe guess what the next character is. Nico Caps. Nico's actually my favorite character, by the way. So yeah, that was really fun to do from the community. Overall, they're just gorgeous. I love this concept. The concept of the two characters becoming one art, basically, or forming one art. They were beautiful, they were gorgeous, it was great. I can't say how free-to-play friendly it was, just because event tiering in that game was honestly a total bloodbath. But eventually, things kind of took a downward spiral. So, I think it was around when another Love Live mobile game called Love Live All-Stars came out. Now, I didn't really play that game, so I can't rate or really comment on Love Live All-Stars, but I did like All-Stars for the fact that it included characters from the other Love Live franchises, while Love Live SAF 1 and 2 only really included Amuse and Aqua. So, around when All-Stars came out, I think a lot of people started quitting SAF 1 to play All-Stars, and in turn, a lot of changes came to SAF 1. I mean, for one, they added swipe notes, which is, okay, so, I mean, swipe notes or slide notes. Slide notes, typically, when you think about it in a gacha game, it's not too bad. But, if I pull up the... Okay, so this is the map. This is the beat map for Love Live SAF. It is in a, like, half circle. Doing a slide like this, like sliding your finger in a circle around, is really hard. So when they introduced the slide notes, I really hated that. It just felt like, it doesn't work properly in the way the beat map is formed in this game. And then also, I think as All Stars got more popular, they started caring lessons about SAF1, and they stopped doing ultra rare pairs. Like the designs start getting boring, and they stopped like, cause like even with the ultra rare pairs, there would be SRs that have costumes that match them. They stopped doing those. They stopped making like SR. They stopped making costume sets. No more SRs, only these URs that were very bland and didn't really have any costumes or anything like that. Like the quality just kept getting worse and worse over time until inevitably the game shut down. So I quite enjoyed my time playing Love Live SAF1. I feel like this might be a thing where I have to make two versions, like one for old SAF and one for okay, yeah, you know what? Here, let me a second. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get two pictures of Love Live SAF, one for before, one for before the changes, and one for after the changes. Just because I do feel like it's two completely different ratings. I actually can't. Okay, we'll use this picture for the post one because I think it was around when Aqua was introduced. So, let's see. Okay, so old SAF, before they made all those changes. I'd say a solid B tier. I felt like you didn't get a... It's hard to say. Maybe you did get a decent amount of polls, but I used a lot of my polls to rank in events instead, so I don't know much about the gacha. So we'll say old SAF1 is a B tier, while the new SAF1 probably a C tier. Now, School Idol Festival 2. So this was a Baloozy. So if anyone saw those posts or memes, this is the game that in global server announced both the release and shutdown date in one tweet. So what happened was this game came out in Japan first, and overall it was not very well received. From what I heard, like the latency was really bad. I think gacha rates were bad. Ultra repairs didn't look as good as SAF1. Overall, it was not very well received in Japan. And then it announced shutdown, but I guess due to contractual reasons, Global still had to release by the time Japan announces shutdown. So that's why the Global Twitter announced both the shutdown, the release date for Global and shutdown in the same tweet. So basically, it was like, "Hi, we're releasing in March. Subsequently, we're shutting down in May." So it was a shit show, and yeah, when I played it myself, the beat maps definitely didn't feel the same. The character cards weren't as good, and the scummy thing is nowhere in the game did it state that the game was shutting down. They still allowed in-app purchases in the global version. For a game that was confirmed shutting down in 3 months, nowhere did state the game was shutting down. You would have had to only see it on their Twitter, and they did not disable in-game purchases. I personally think that was really, really scummy. I understand they were forced to still launch the game, but overall, you should have disabled in-app purchases, or at least put a notice in-game in case people don't have Twitter and didn't know the game was shutting down. It's like, it's really scummy to have people swipe for the game without knowing the game is shutting down. So, it really sucks because I loved all the new songs they had since it did include the later groups. But overall, like, the global and JP release was a disaster. This game is an F tier. Like, Last Origin and Uma Musume are more of a meme F tier. Okay, you know what, fuck it. They'll be E instead. Just to really emphasize it, SAF2 will be the only F tier.
Magic everywhere.
Alright, Ayakashi Ghost Guild. So this, again, is a game I played when I was really, really young, so I might not have the best thoughts on it because I probably didn't have the mental capacity to fully understand what was going on at the time, but it had really, really amazing character designs. Really amazing character designs. Here, let me look it up. If you guys have ever played Onmyoji, it is made by the same creators, so some of these art and the characters like Mira might seem familiar if you play Onmyoji. They're basically within the same series, but I think both Onmyoji and Ayakashi shut down. Ayakashi shut down way before Onmyoji came out. Either way, this game had so many good art, so many good cards designed. I really enjoyed this game. It had quite the interesting gameplay. I do think it was probably... I think the game did feel very, like, pay to win, honestly. It did kind of seem like a free-to-play might have not had a chance, but I enjoyed it for its time. Music was really good, very like on the fantasy traditional side, but I did like the music. I love a lot of the designs, are top tier. But this game shut down. Now, I don't know. I feel like it should be a C tier, but horses saved. Hey, it's still E tier, it's still low. The horses are not saved. Alright, so Ayakashi Ghost Guild, I'm gonna put at B. I enjoyed the art and music for what it was back then, but it did kind of feel like it wasn't super friendly for new players or free to play. I didn't really spend on it at all. Granted, I was really young, so I didn't have the money to spend on it. But I enjoyed it while it was there. Alright. Finally, the last two games, and this will probably turn to a tangent. Exos Heroes. So first, we're going to rate Exos Heroes before Season 5. For context, Exos Heroes was a completely different game before Season 5 happened. So first, we'll talk about before Season 5 and rate the game. So, I can see Exos Heroes not having appeal to some people because the art style is not super duper anime along the 3D models. It's like still anime, but it's kind of got that maybe more Western style, like a little bit hint of it, like not super duper anime like Limbus Company and Last Cloudy. I think the art style is definitely more akin to like Limbus Company, but either way, the art design, the character designs, and the art for this game were still really, really good. So why I really loved Exos Heroes before Season 5. Combat was really fun. It was similar to Epic 7 combat, but you did have a mana bar instead of it being turn cooldowns. 1 second. So yeah, combat was pretty similar to Epic 7, but instead you have mana instead of turn cooldowns. Gear was very simple. Gear had no substats, so gearing the character felt really easy, quick and easy to get into. And a lot of the characters had really fun, unique kits, along with synergies, like some characters like just being like, oh, if this is applied, do this, and like this other character applies this passive. So it had a lot of fun synergies. Art was really good, character designs were really good. 3D animations were phenomenal, even better than Eversouls. The animations in this game were so good. Music was really good too. And basically, it was similar to Epic 7, where characters essentially had ML, which stands for Moonlight, versions of them, which is like, it's the character, but an alternate version of them. Though the difference is, in Epic 7, MLs are treated as completely separate characters, while for Exos Heroes, while you did still have to pull for them separately, they basically worked as like a skin you could equip on said character instead. So like, you know, like I could have, here, like, just cause Shell is here, we'll use Shell as an example. So for example, this is regular Shell, but then you could pull for FC Shell. So FC is the equivalent of Moonlight ML in this game. It stands for Fate Core. So this would be FC Shell. So you could pull her, and then you would just equip her on the base Shell to turn them into this, basically. Now, the thing is, an FC version of a character could really make a big difference. It could make a character two complete different characters, essentially. Or it could make a bad character turn really, really good. And that's what was really exciting. It was really exciting when a character was getting a new FC, because like you would just think like, oh, how are they gonna change their kit? What are they gonna add? Is this character gonna be useful now? Like, it was exciting, and most of the time they would all get unique animations too. And now, I did discuss this briefly in a video on my YouTube channel talking about the return of Exos Heroes, but we'll get into that later. But every character had pretty unique kits, and honestly, it can be a bit overwhelming when you first look at it. Like, it scrolls. It literally automatically scrolls. That's how much goes into one character's kit. But with enough playtesting and stuff, it was really fun. Really fun to team build, really fun to think of counters and all that. FC designs were really, really good. Overall, I really loved Exos Heroes, and it was super free-to-play friendly. You got so many pulls, honestly. A big part of it is also because the game had so many banner bugs, like rate speed ROM and stuff like that. So they basically gave us majority of the characters for free. But it's not even just that they would give you a copy of a character and call it a day. Because I think like, what was it? I think the guaranteed for, because there's different rarities of FCs. Like there was like blue, black, gold, so like gold being like the best ones. So for example, I think the pity for a gold was 240 pulls. So what they would, it was either that or it was 18, I don't remember. I think 18 might have been for the black one. So I'm gonna say it was 24, 10 pulls. So I'm gonna say 240. So to compensate for the bugs, they wouldn't just say, here's a free copy of the character. What they would do is they will allow you to pull up until the pity amount. So they will let you do 240 pulls, and then after the banner ends, they refund all the pulls to all players. So not only are you guaranteed the character, you get to keep whatever you obtained within those 240 pulls and get all your currency back. And that happened a lot. That happened very often. So that might have been a big part of why it was free-to-play friendly, but to be honest, even disregarding that, you got so much pulls from just doing dailies, weeklies, PvP, guild raid, all that. Like, the game was super duper free-to-play friendly. Now, it definitely has its cons because some characters like the Dragon FCs at launch were super duper broken, basically impossible to kill, so strong that one of them could solo all 5 of your units, or just be completely unkillable. They did eventually make counters to it and nerf them, but it kind of became a thing where as new characters came out, it was more so like, oh, this character needs to counter the previous units, this character needs to counter the previous units. So that was sort of a problem. I don't think it was that bad, but the launch with the Dragon FCs was definitely really, really bad, how broken they were. But I could see how a flaw could be the fact that it was kind of like each unit was designed to counter the previous unit kind of thing. Cause like it was like we had Shifraken with Fear of the Abyss, where if your HP is low, then he'll just do a thing that instantly wipes out your whole team. So to counter that, they made Bathory, which had a passive called Tranquil, which Tranquil lets you survive 1 fatal death. So in turn, that counters Shifraken. But Bathory's AoE damage ended up being so freaking high that they created dragons. And what dragons do is that whether there's one or multiple dragons, if AoE damage is dealt to you, a dragon will put a shield on your whole party, and anytime you hit a character that has the shield from a dragon, they will incur Wrath, which is basically a counter. And it gets stronger the more you hit them, so that in turn counters Bathory because it stops you from wanting to use AoE unless you want to get racked up the ass. And then to counter the dragons, they made FC Iris, who can remove shields because the shields from the dragons were ridiculous, and so on and so forth. It eventually stopped to where it wasn't just about countering anymore, but the whole beginning was just a shit show of, oh shit, we gotta counter this, oh shit, we gotta counter this, oh shit, we gotta counter this, and the dragons specifically were the most broken thing ever. They finally got nerfed, but like, launch was definitely really, really bad, but overall, game was super free-to-play friendly. I think dailies weren't too time-consuming, maybe a little, but they weren't too bad. Combat was super fun, team building was super fun, a new FC coming out was exciting, love seeing new animations, character designs were amazing. Again, just like Epic 7, like an FC can completely change someone. I mean, like, okay, like for example, I'm gonna look up Ullum, okay? This is what Ullum looks like. He's this monster thing here. One of his FCs turns him into this cute-ass fucking girl. Like, the FC designs were freaking amazing. Like, god, these character designs were so freaking good. So, honestly, I really loved pre-Season 5 Exos. Would I say it's S tier? No, because it definitely had a lot of flaws. But music, character designs, FC designs, kits, synergies, gameplay, free-to-play friendliness, early Exos Heroes was definitely an A tier for me. Now, to explain why Season 5 is going to get a lower ranking. So what happened is sometime in Season 4, the director decided to say, hey, I think this game is getting too complicated and it's getting too annoying to make new characters. Now, to be honest, I understand it's definitely overwhelming to look at a new character because they have like 5 different passives and stuff like that. But at the same time, to the veteran Exos Heroes players, that's what we enjoyed about the game. We enjoyed how unique each character was, how an FC can completely change a character's kits, make new synergies, this and that. That's what we loved about Exos Heroes. While the gearing was very simple and you only had to pull for characters, you didn't have to pull for equipment or artifacts or weapons or anything. All our All our gems only went into characters, which made it even more free-to-play friendly. And simple gearing, we don't want substats. Like, it's like Exos Heroes had a combat similar to Epic 7, but with its own very unique take on it. It was super enjoyable, and I preferred the way they handled FCs, aka MLs, in Exos Heroes versus how it was handled in Epic 7 as separate units entirely. But either way, so what happened was the director in Season 4 made a huge announcement saying, hey, we think the units are getting too complicated to make, so we're going to do a huge unit rebalancing. Along with that, we're going to add substats to the gear. Along with that, we're going to add artifacts. So you get what I'm saying here. What does this sound very similar to? Epic 7. Off the bat, from this announcement, all of us players were sweating. We were like, this just sounds like a ripoff Epic 7. Like this, we've been playing this game for 2 years. Why would you do this now? What the fuck? And then yeah, when the update hit through, I genuinely tried to play the new Exos Heroes, but all the units I invested into became shit. Kits were completely changed, and some characters' passives were removed and put onto artifacts that we now had to pull for. So they added artifacts, nerfed our characters' kits, made some of them useless, put their previous skills onto artifacts, added subsets to the gear, and also, even worse, they didn't compensate us veterans enough. They gave us jack shit currency to transition to the near gear system. So not only did our units get fucked, we did not have enough currency to, like, actually transition to the new gear system. Like, it was terrible. And then they added all the bullshit from Epic 7. Like, they added, like, counter, effect hit rate, everything. It was plagiarized to the bone. Adding artifacts, nerfing the characters' kits, having gears with self-stats, adding effect hit rate, counter, all this other stuff. Completely... Like, again, like this fucks us veterans, because we had all these characters raised only for their kits to be completely changed, completely gutted, with zero compensation. So this caused a lot of their players to quit. Thousands, I'm not kidding. Thousands of players quit. My entire guild quit within the first week. I tried to stick through. I really tried to stick through. But what really did it for me was I have a tank called Chadi, okay? And I ran a 6-piece HP set on her. So, you know, you would think, oh, she's probably gonna have the highest HP on my team. But no, because my battery and my DPS got so many HP substats on her shitty ass gear, she ended up getting more HP than my freaking tank with a 6-piece HP set. So I was just like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with substats. We didn't download Exos Heroes to play Epic 7. If we wanted to play Epic 7, we would have downloaded and played Epic 7. We played Exos Heroes because we loved how unique it was. We played Exos Heroes for Exos Heroes. We're not here for substats. We're not here for artifacts. We're not here for our gutted characters that we invested 2 years for. It was a terrible decision that made no sense. Like, seriously. And like you guys are saying, it took the worst parts of Epic 7 that people didn't like. It's terrible. I understand reworking a game early on, but how do you, years, literal years down the line, decide to completely change your game and fuck over every last player that dedicatedly invested into your freaking game? So, that being said, it won't be in F. I'm gonna put it in D tier. The reason for that is because for people that there are new players that came in. So for new players, they never knew. They never knew what original Exos was like. And honestly, Exos still had its art going for it, its character designs going for it, and its good music. But like, the other thing was, the reason why FCs, aka MLs, were also really exciting is because it would completely change the kit of a character. After the Season 5 update, FCs literally did nothing, basically. It barely changed the character. So it was just like, whenever they added a new FC, we'd all just sit there like, why would we pull for this? It literally doesn't change the character. It's not like old FCs where it was basically a new character. What's the point of us pulling for FCs? It's just a skin now. Like, what's the point? You ruined everything. You made choices that don't make sense. So that's another reason. But I mean, if you like Epic 7 and the things they changed, if you came to Exos Heroes after the changes that have no idea what old Exos was like, then okay. You can still enjoy the art, the characters, the story, the animations, but the bad decisions, the way it gutted everything, the way it added the worst parts of E7, and the way they just basically said fuck you to all veteran players, it was just, it's inexcusable. It is a D tier. It is, so that is D tier. Oh my god. I'm sorry, it's just, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why this makes me so angry is because before Exos Heroes, I was never dedicated to any gacha game. I've played so many gachas, but none made me care to the extent of Exos Heroes, especially because I hate PvP in games, but I genuinely loved Exos. Just like Tower Fantasy, I preached for everything about Exos. I loved everything about the game so much. I loved it so much that I actually cared about PvP. I hate doing PvP in any game, whether it's an MMO, whether it's a gacha. I hate doing PvP. I'm not a PvP person. I don't even like playing online games and fighting against other people, League of Legends. I don't like that stuff. But I loved Exos' combat. I loved Exos' units, the kits. I loved it so much. I cared. I genuinely cared about keeping up with the meta, learning the new comps, learning what each unit did. And then when they announced RTA, I was actually so excited. I was like, oh, okay. If it's anything like Epic 7, I know it's going to feature bans. So I know most likely, like, certain, like, the general characters, like the really strong ones, like my battery, she's probably gonna get banned. So in that sense, I know I'll need to start building other units. I was excited. I started raising other units because I was so excited to get into RTA. I was genuinely like, I love this. This is a reason for me to build other characters. I'm so excited to do this. But unfortunately, the RTA never really came out before the update. I got to try it a little, but then like it went down into like maintenance because it was super duper laggy, unfortunately. But yeah, like I was really prepping myself for it. I was so hyped for it. For the first time, I actually want to participate in RTA. I want to keep up PvP. I want to raise multiple units instead of only raising like my waifus and my main team. I never did that for any other game before. So yeah, unfortunately, RTA never really came out. Game changed, and then resulted in the game shutting down. Yada yada. It sucks. So right now, as you can see by Eversoul being S tier, Eversoul is the current game I'm dedicated to on the level of Exos, but obviously Eversoul came out way after Exos, so that's why Exos held such a special place in my heart, because before Exos Heroes, no game has ever made me feel that way. So Exos was really, really important to me, and oh god, I'm sorry if I start crying, because it actually, I know it's just a game, but it really hurt because I've never been that dedicated to a game before. Even though I played tons and tons of gachas, I always drop them eventually or I'm casual about them, but I was so serious about Exos. It was so exciting. Every FC was so freaking exciting back then, and I actually love the game enough that I own both of the art books. It's in display in my closet. I really love Exos. Like my computer desk mat is an official Exos Heroes battery desk mat, and I own 2 of the art books, and those art books are chunky. They are big and heavy. I really, really loved old Exos, so it's really sucks what they did. Honestly, I really will never understand why they would do that. Like, I could accept it more if the game shut down. I mean, the game did eventually shut down, but I would accept it more if they didn't go through that change and the game just shut down. But to have a game just completely disappear and get deleted because the developer said it was too complicated for him, it's just such a fuck you to us players, man. And like, the thing is, he acknowledged it. It was like a solid 2 months after the update, and he literally made an announcement saying, hello everyone, it's unfortunate to say that the Season 5 update was more of a failure than a success, and no one is to blame but me. Like he understood, but he didn't. We begged every day since like before the update happened, because he informed us like 2 months before it got updated. We all said it's a bad idea, don't do this, we don't want this. And then when it came out, I gave it a shot, we still didn't like it, and everyone kept saying like, can you please roll it back? Can you please roll it back to the old Exos? But they didn't. And then yeah, two months later he made the announcement saying, yeah, I fucked up. Season 5 was a failure and no one's to blame but me. But yeah, they just kept going. They kept going with that new Exos, so it really sucked. It's such a shitty situation all around, and it really hurt to someone like me that genuinely loved Exos Heroes with every being in my heart. I don't think any gacha game has ever done that. So it makes me so angry. It was such a terrible thing. Oh my god. Oh god, I've been yapping for so long, I haven't eaten any of my food yet. I hope it's still good. Shit. I'm probably gonna feel so sick if I eat it now because it's spicy shit, but fuck it, I gotta eat. Probably just eat, chill, do my gacha dailies, all that. Okay. But, yeah. That rates every game from this list along with the ones I've added. Let me make sure. Yeah, so there was a lot of yapping, but yeah, so I'm not rating every single one here, I only rate the ones I'm familiar with. So yeah, this is the final tier list. The final tier list of the games I have played. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around with me. I hope you guys had fun watching and hearing me do lots and lots of yapping. No, yeah, like for realsies, I tried to get every one of my moms to play Exos, and I streamed Exos. I streamed so much Exos. I really, really loved Exos. And I still do. Like, again, I have my BAF3 desk mat. I have my 2 art books. I still really love Exos, but just in goodwill, I can't... Okay, so this is the other thing. I will add this small detail. So, around when the new Exos, the Season 5 Exos was announced to shut down, they decided to convert Exos into an NFT game. Wow. Really, really big shot in the fucking heart. Say fuck you to us more. So yeah, they basically sold Exos Heroes to an NFT game company. So Exos Heroes is now known as Desperado B218, The Scars of Exos. So it's an NFT game, which, yeah, you pull for the characters by purchasing crypto and NFTs and all that fun shit. But recently, again, I made a video on this. It's a video on my channel that says Exos Heroes Returns. The reason I say that is because Desperado's been out for a couple years now, but recently they decided to basically re-implement Exos Heroes back into Desperado. So you can click on a button called Journey Through Memory Lane, which switches the game from the NFT Desperado version of the game to the original Exos Heroes. So you can play through the story, you can pull without buying NFTs, like you can just pull with the actual summon crystals you can get. All the dailies are there and all that, the original character kits. So they are slowly, they only did this recently, so they're slowly implementing everything, but they are bringing back the original Exos Heroes into Desperado. The only problem is it is the Season 5 version of Exos Heroes, unfortunately. So the kits are still shit, the substats are still there. So while unfortunately, it seems like we're never going to get the original Exos Heroes back. If anyone really wants to see Exos again, you can download the NFT game Desperado B218, and you can click Journey Through Memory Lane to essentially play through the original Exos Heroes. So that's why I said, technically, Exos Heroes is back, but it's not much of a good thing to those of us that, you know, didn't like the new Exos. I still gave it a shot myself because I missed Exos and I refused to play the NFT game. It's nice to see the characters, but yeah, ultimately, in the long run, I don't see myself consistently playing Journey Through Memory Lane, even with the updates, just because that's not the Exos Heroes I want, that's not the Exos Heroes I enjoyed. It would be nice if they implemented the old one, but for all I know, maybe they just nuked all the code of the old Exos. So you can technically still play Exos, not the NFT game, just not the old one, unfortunately. I think the thing is, oh god, what was the description? I don't remember. When they announced it, they had a description that said something like, maybe we can prevent the past that caused the downfall of Exos or something. Like, I don't remember the exact wording, but oh my god, the wording said something like that. Like, so I guess like they're hoping that bringing the journey through memory lane up to Desperado will bring players back. But at the end of the day, it's still an NFT game and it's still post Season 5 Exos Heroes, so I don't think anyone's really gonna care that much. They just doomed Exos. Like, what an amazing IP. Because also for some context, Exos is an IP or a franchise. It wasn't just Exos Heroes. Before Exos Heroes, they had a game called Exos Saga, which shut down, which basically had a lot of the same characters like Scarlet, Rachel, Shaken, and all that. So Exos Heroes is like another game within the Exos series. But I think it's dead now that they sold it to the stupid NFT company, and now it's known as Desperado. Either way, it's just a shit show all around. But I think that wraps it up. I've done enough yapping. We rated everything on this list, along with including some games myself that I've played that have shut down. So I will be calling it there. Thank you to everyone for coming to stream. I don't think we'll be raiding tonight just because I'm super duper tired and I wanna rest. But yeah, there was a lot of yapping, but yeah, this is my own personal tier list. No one hang me on the news for this. These are all just based off my own personal experiences with these games, so it matters my playtime and if I had bad luck, stuff like that. But this is my personal tier list of games I've done. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. Listen to all my yapping. I am going to rest now, and for those of you on Twitch, I'm too tired to raid, so I won't be raiding. So thank you to everyone for coming to stream. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, we'll see, but on Sunday, I might be live on Entei's channel because I want Entei to try out Boyhood's End. So if you guys are interested, I will still pin in my Discord for that. I might be live on Entei's channel sometime Sunday, so she can play through Boyhood Ends herself. Aside from that, for the upcoming week, not too sure what my schedule will be, but Persona 3 Reload the Answer, aka Episode Aegis, does come out this upcoming Tuesday, September 10th. So I'll probably be streaming that on Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be streaming the answer every day that week. We'll find out. We see how I feel. But yeah, those are what to expect for this upcoming week. So yeah, again, thank you to everyone coming to stream. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm going to be heading to bed now. So yeah. Bye everybody, have a good night. Yeah.
I almost felt that.
Now we're cooking. Who you calling real? Now we're cooking.
Marvelous!
Now we're cooking.
I eat magic!
I did that! Me!
Keep still.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Who's a good boy? I am.
Who wants a piece of this?
Finally, some fun! Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like banana. I almost felt that. Magic goes in, might comes out. Make haste.
You think you can outshoot me?
Magic goes in, might comes out. I almost felt that.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Now we're cooking.
Magic!
Who wants a piece of this?
I am only as wild as magic.
You can outshoot me. Wanna see the fireworks?
Magic goes in, might comes out.
Now we're cooking.
Magic goes in, might comes out.
Who you calling little? Who wants a piece of this?
Once again, bound to iron.
You can outshoot me.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Every mistake is a lesson. Who you calling real?
That was scary.
Every mistake is a lesson. Now we're cooking.
I am only as wild as magic.
the plan I just made up. Marvelous!
You've got my magic evil.
Challenge accepted.